That's a really good question.
The toughest part of the job is really managing what I call the incremental changes that happen. Every day someone's coming up with a little idea, and it might seem like it's not a good idea at that point, but when you add up all those different things and you look at the sum of the parts, you can take a step back and go, oh wow, what happened to my brand?
I think the challenge is where to put focus. I have so many amazing brands in the portfolio that I manage that figuring out what to spend time on and where to place my focus is really the biggest challenge.
What is the toughest part of my job besides besides the 70% travel? I would say probably constantly reinventing yourself and not being complacent. So kind of like having that awareness and catching yourself when you're doing the same thing over and over, and kind of just saying, no, stop, we've got to do something different to be like connected with culture and leading, you know, the industry. We just have to keep on going and keep challenging ourselves.
I think it's always balancing just the joy and fun of doing great creative with the need for it to perform from a high growth startup standpoint. So it's always that juggle, and as someone who just gets excited and inspired by fun things, when you have to shut those down because they're not necessarily going to move the needle on the business, that's always a tough thing. So balancing that has been a fun tightrope walk.
The toughest part of my job is just sort of selecting what to prioritize. Right now, given what technology is letting us do, we can really enable much more experience through technology, and it's pretty tough to pick which thing over another.
I think the toughest is with the size of our opportunity and always being focused on the #1 priorities that our community wants us to focus on,